Michael, I feel like that rant was directed at me. Let me read you a text that I got over the weekend when the news was, this was Saturday at 3:27 p.m. when the news was just breaking that he had retired. Before Tom Brady set yet another record with the quickest comeback from a retirement in sports history. Quote, "This is where it helps being around a dude for 20 years. If he sounds or moves just a little bit different, antenna go up. That's why I knew he was done. Simple as that." Now that text came from somebody who, of his 8 books, exactly half of them have been about the New England Patriots dynasty and Tom Brady. Obviously, I'm talking about present company. I'm talking about somebody who, if you don't know nothing else, you know the Patriots. I give you that. But I sense your frustration. Like, come on, like, isn't it obvious what's happening here?
Yeah.
It's not that I doubt your intuition or Seth's intuition for that matter, or the reporting by at least one person who I know is close to the Brady camp. And it wouldn't go with it if he weren't fairly certain. Not to mention, there had been too much smoke for there not to be fire. Mike, I'll just be honest with you. Maybe I'm just in denial. Maybe I'm at the point now where I'll just believe it when I see it. Or I don't want to believe that it's over, because unlike every other great player who retired, at least in my lifetime, you saw it coming. I mean, I'm trying to remember somebody who retired arguably at their apex in terms of their ability. I mean, Jim Brown walked away after leading the league in rushing. I wasn't born yet. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know what it looks like for somebody to not have the game retire them, whether it's John Elway, Brett Favre, Peyton Manning, Michael Strahan, Jerome Bettis, Michael Jordan. Well, that's the last time, and Jordan came back. So if you want to compare, he came back twice. If you want to compare Brady and Jordan in this regard, it's that Jordan shocked the world when he walked away after the first three-peat. And he went and played baseball, and he came right back. He walked away in his prime. That's the only time I can remember being like, oh my God, is he done? But he came back so quickly until it became a footnote in history. For Tom Brady to walk away now, I guess it's just weird to watch somebody call it quits when he's still going to get MVP votes. And as somebody who has been there from the beginning, somebody on Twitter, Michael, hit me with a Boston Sunday Globe article from September 30th, 2001, written by yours truly. Written by yours truly. Yes. And I was like, man, I've been there from the beginning. So imagining a world in NFL without Tom Brady playing in it, not just being connected to it, playing in it, I guess for me, I don't want to believe it until I hear it from him. So I'm holding out hope that he's actually torn, that maybe the reality has already set in, like, wait, am I actually prepared to do this? Am I actually going to walk away after the season I just had? I can still do this. I don't want to hang it up just yet. Maybe I'm just holding out hope that the writing that's on the wall that you and others are reading so clearly isn't the reality.
Now, look, first of all, the text was not directed at you specifically. It was not. You
sent it to me.
I mean, well, I'm sorry, the rant. I'm sorry. The text.
Oh, the rant. Okay.
The text was directed at you. The rant. My bad. The rant was not directed at you. I mean, you just have to know. You just have to know who these guys are, and Tom Brady, especially now, especially in the last 5 years, he really has leaned into all the things that Tom Brady is. And for those who, like, Michael, you saw him from the beginning as that article, that Globe article testifies. But those who haven't been watching him from the beginning, they'd be surprised to see this Tom Brady, this business, this marketing savant, compared to the Tom Brady
would have never seen that
a lot of us saw.
Would have never seen that coming.
So I think part of it was, look, it was good. Okay, I got a decade in the game. I'm still going. Oh, I got another decade in the game. I'm going into my 3rd decade in football. I'm feeling pretty good. And the other thing is Giselle. Giselle, I thought, she really started to look at that Patriot model and like, that Patriot way? Nah, bruh, you're Tom Brady. You're Tom Brady. Don't you know how to capitalize on your brand? Don't you know that this is so valuable. Why are you taking all these team-friendly deals? Why do you accept this? Why do you allow Bill Belichick to talk to you like you're a third-year quarterback who hasn't accomplished anything? So I think there's been a change there with Brady. But I think it's weird, Mike. I think it's weird not to see this coming. Tom Brady, I mean, he's a grown man. I mean, like, dude, you're about to be 45 years old. At 45, I can imagine. At 45, you walk around the locker room, you say, why am I walking around?
They are young enough to be your children. Yeah. Or, yeah.
I'm 40,
you're old enough to be their dad.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm a grown-ass man. I'm walking around here.
Yeah.
Calling
other dudes delicious? Hey, I ain't calling you delicious, dog. What I look like?
Hey, delicious. Hold up, man. I mean, it's just really hard to imagine that. But I think it's easy for him to walk away. I don't think it's hard to walk away. You know what makes it hard to walk away for some? And I'd say for football players, for musicians, artists, or whatever, what makes it hard, I would think, is if there's some debate about your greatness. Like you're trying to prove some aspect of greatness, and for whatever reason, there's resistance from the public, and they don't get what you're trying to put down. I'm trying to show you I'm the greatest ever. I'm trying to show I'm the greatest singer. I'm the greatest musician, greatest lawyer. But he's already proven his greatness. He's got the championships. He's got the hardware.
That sounds good.
And now, but here's the other thing. I think he probably got to the point, I don't know when he reached it. Oh, okay, I'll say it this way. When you were 12 years old and somebody said, hey, 25, when you're 25, you're like, 25? Man, that's so far away, 25. They're so different. You can't even imagine like 13 years forward because you're in one place. So when he talked about, I'll retire when I suck, that was 8 years ago. And he probably thought, I might suck in 8 years. But he probably figured out 4 years later, I'm never going to suck. I will never suck. So what's going to make me retire?
Well, as we've said, not bad enough to actually not be able to compete. Let me say this before we hit this other break. I'm rooting for you to be wrong, not based on our usual, Michael versus Michael banter, playful thing that we have. I don't want to see it end. I'm not ready for it to end. I'm not ready to say goodbye.
When you gonna be ready? It's been 22 years. When you think you're gonna be ready?
22
years, Red.
Never known to forget a number.
Reputation's on the line.
So what I'm saying to you, though, is I disagree fundamentally with the statement you made about his resume is complete, therefore he has nothing to prove. His own wife asked him if he has something to prove. If this were about proving something, Tom Brady would have retired a long time ago. There's only so much that external validation, and there's only so much that a chip on your shoulder is going to fuel you. People like Tom Brady don't play this long, this well, if they're looking for other people to say, yeah, you're the GOAT, or yeah, you're the best, or you got it, or I don't think that's fueled him for a long time. It fueled him early on. 199 fueled him early on. It still does. And even Deflategate might have fueled him. But he has long since stopped being the guy that, nobody really believed in, and that was a fourth stringer, and that lost his job to Drew Henson. That's not what keeps him coming back. Michael, if external validation is what drives you, all it's going to do is drive you crazy.
No,
it's not going to keep you coming back for 20 years.
You said if you phrase it,
time out. This is what I heard. This is what I heard you say. That if people were debating his greatness, that's not what you said. I define that as external validation.
But I didn't say that drove.
That's how I define it.
I said, but I didn't say.
Well, you said it would be easier for him. It would be harder for him to walk away if that were still in question.
Yes,
I'm saying I don't think that has anything to do with it. So I'll leave you with this. That's fine. I'll leave you with this though. All I'm saying is I'm hopeful that everybody wasn't just towing the TB12 company line, from Tom Brady Sr. to Bruce Arians to the organization. I hope he wasn't lying to them and they were lying to the media on his behalf with, quote, Tom has not made a decision yet. I'm hopeful. I get how it works. This ain't my first rodeo. I was born yesterday, but I stayed up all night. I get it. But I'm hopeful that there's actually something to that part of the story, that Brady actually told the Bucs the truth, which is, I have not made a decision, even if it's all an act of his way of manipulating this entire process. Yeah. You can laugh. I'm telling you, I'm hopeful. I'm not telling you what it is.
No, I'm just laughing.
I'm not telling you how it is. I'm telling you how I hope it could be.
Tweet.
Listen. It could be. It could be delaying the inevitable. It could happen. It could happen tonight. Tomorrow we could be saying goodbye. It's just hard to say goodbye.
Hey, thanks for watching Brother from Another on YouTube. Make sure you hit subscribe before you leave, and be sure to watch us 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Peacock. Appreciate you.